Hello. In this tutorial, we're going to talk a little bit about the People tool, or managing the users in your class. So from within your course, you will need to click on the People tab on the left side. And what that will show you is everyone who is enrolled in your class. And Canvas just calls every person an enrollment, and then their enrollment has a specific title. So they might be a student enrollment or a teacher enrollment. And this is where you manage who is in your class. Now, if your students are enrolled via an SIS import, you may or may not be able to delete a student or remove a student from your class. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to assume that you can do that you can add people and delete them. So the way to do that is to click on this Manage Users button, Manage Users over here on the right side. And when I click on that, it changes this middle section a little bit. And now I can see that I have 6 students enrolled and I have 2 teachers. And I'm going to add a student. So to add a student, I click on the Add Users at the bottom. I select what role this new person is going to have, and then I can add their email address. And you could do this copy and paste if you've got a list somewhere else. It doesn't matter. You can separate each user by a return or a comma, I believe. And after I've entered all of the email addresses for the users, I click this Continue button, and it'll pop up this new little, each user will be in a little button type thing, and then it says, okay, looks good. I need to click this again to add these users. And it said 2 users added. Great, so I've added 2 new students to this course. Okay, so from the same place, this is also where I can remove a user. Let's say that I need to get rid of this Teacher 6 demo. This person's not really going to take the class. So if I hover over this, I can click that X. And now, am I sure I want to remove this user? Yes, I am. And that user is removed. When I hover over these different names, you can also see that I get this little information blue button, and if I click on that, it tells me that that person has already accepted the invitation, or in this case, this person has not accepted the invitation, and I can resend that if I need to do that. Okay, now that I've taken care of that, if I click on an individual student name, it now gives me this user's details. So here I'm taking a look at Michael's information, and if I click on More User Details, this tells me what course the student is enrolled in, and there might be multiple courses here. And it also gives me their login information. And if I click on More, this will tell me when their last login was. So that's, that can be good information for me to have. Also, if I click on this access report over here on the right side, there we go. I can see that Bernita accessed this assignment, how many times she viewed it, and she actually participated once. It doesn't give me, a whole lot of information, but it does give me a little bit and lets me know that the student is at least getting into the course and accessing things. And then I can go back to the user page by clicking on that button right there on the left. And again, if I want to see all of the people, I click on the People button, and that shows me everyone that is in the class. So again, it's the People tool that we use to add students, to enroll students, or to unenroll students, and to access student information. If you need to know when the student last participated or last logged in, you can access that from this page. And if you have any questions, contact your instructor directly, and we'll see you in class.